All right, it's just me up here. It's just me up here. Why is it doing? I was about to say, why is TikTok doing that? Ah, you just got me up here. What's up? What up, Andrew? You want to get that one? You want? What's up, Cherokee? Up, it's that one-on-one setup. One-on-one. We up here. One-on-one. Somebody get that 1v1 in. CO, CO. What's up, Native? See if folks want to get that 1v1 in. What's up, Monday? All right, Saturday, baby. It's Saturday. Man, you know what? I have an idea, which I will eventually do. Yeah, folks, definitely. I think, folks, we should us that's privy to the knowledge. I think we should start going around colleges, sparking conversation with folks. Yeah, I think we should take we take out. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna be back on these cabins. I'm gonna be October, LA, Southwest Community College. But yeah, definitely getting to these HBCUs and stuff like that. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the gifts. Ineligible. Copyright. Really? Who copyright? All right. YouTube, YouTube, YouTube. YouTube, YouTube, YouTube. All right, I'm back, y'all. My other favorite live. Who's your other favorite live? Cherokee. Who's your other favorite? Well, yeah, what's up? Yeah, I had to check in with my cousin real quick. All right, post office Malone. Hey, what's up? Where you from? What's your ethnicity? Oh, signs there. Shout out to Los. What's up? Where you
Ethnicity,
from?
ethnicity, African.
African? Okay. What's your
Yeah.
cause?
So,
Uh-huh.
yeah. So my question is, does dark skin mean black to you though?
If they look like that, then yeah.
I mean, sure, their skin was the complexion was black, but if you look at all the other like facial features that they had, they didn't resemble like the the facial features that black people typically have. And there's no DNA test that I guess suggests that any black person was a descended exclusively from Indians.
So if they had black complexion and they weren't black, what does that does that mean Africans weren't black either? That had black complexion?
I mean, there's dark skinned Native Americans today and dark skinned Hispanic people today. It doesn't mean that. And if you look at them, then I'm not even referring to like the ones from Africa or the ones from the other Hispanic countries. I'm referring to like they you could tell that they are Hispanic, but they're just a darkest shade of Hispanic.
So what does dark skin mean?
I mean, what do you mean, like?
Dark skin is literally dark skin is literally the people in the picture. It's always been that definition. Dark skin don't mean no tan color, nothing. Dark skin means the people in this picture.
Have you noticed that there's some Indian people that look even darker than black people?
Okay. We're not talking about those people.
Yeah, but you wouldn't say that they have any African American like lineage.
What is an African American?
I mean, no, any African lineage. I didn't mean to say African.
All right, what does an African look like?
We can't just go based off look. So
okay, but you're going based off looks in America.
No, I'm not just.
When it comes to the indigenous people of America, you're going based off looks.
No, I said DNA. I said DNA is what I mentioned. DNA.
Okay, DNA. Did you take a DNA test?
No, I'm African. I'm pretty sure that if I take one,
so you don't have to take a DNA test, but I have to.
No, I can. Yeah, I can. If someone doubted my ethnicity and wanted me to show proof of it, I would 100% take it. If I came out here and I claimed that I had Chinese heritage, and it wanted me to show proof of it, it would be perfectly rational for people to question that and ask me to take a DNA test.
Does a DNA? How far does a autosomal DNA take you back?
I mean, it could go back thousands of years. Honestly.
No, it can't. Autosomal DNA cannot go back to thousands of years. Autosomal DNA, which is these DNA tests like Ancestry, 23andMe, that's autosomal DNA. That only goes back 5 to 7 generations.
Okay, then tell me why scientists were able to determine that some people possess Neanderthal DNA, as in like 2% of it.
Africans possess Neanderthal DNA. So what's the question? Autosomal DNA tests are based off autosomal DNA. Do you know what autosomal DNA is?
Autosomal DNA? What is that?
That's the DNA they're testing with DNA companies like 23andMe and Ancestry. So autosomal DNA is referred to the DNA found in 22 pairs of chromosomes in humans rather than sex chromosomes X and Y. Autosomal DNA is used within ants, tests like Ancestry and 23, which you're referring to.
And you're saying it's a fact that go back beyond 1,000 years?
They tell you that. The DNA test companies tell you that. And then Rick Kittles, Rick Kittles said they only test less than 1% of your DNA. So with that being said, how are you proving that you're from a place using autosomal DNA that doesn't go back past 7
Wait.
generations?
So these things that you just brought up, are you implying that DNA tests aren't actually accurate?
No. So I'm gonna ask you this: what's better, being able to name your family member first and last name, what year they were born, where they were born, their occupation they did for a living, when they got married, when they were birthed, when they were unalived, versus a DNA percentage?
100% the DNA test. I'm not discounting.
Okay, can you
I
name?
am not. I am not
Hold on, Beam.
discounting.
Hold on. I'm trying to get my 1v1s in. Hold on.
I came to talk about the mixed race, like the DNA test.
All right,
They,
just
they
go
said
ahead.
indigenous DNA is made up of indigenous DNA for Mexicans. They use mixed race populations. They use indigenous DNA, African DNA, and European DNA. So if you have a mix of African, European, and DNA and indigenous DNA, and you're Mexican, your test is going to say 99% indigenous. So yeah, all the indigenous DNA they use on those tests are mixed race populations.
Okay, what is that?
You can go look that up. So
Wait, what is that to prove? I'm not understanding.
it proves that the test can't tell you your ancestry, buddy. So if your test says
Wait,
you're
wait.
indigenous, if your test says you're indigenous, they're saying you're mixed race.
Is that your personal extrapolation, or is that
No,
something
no,
that is unanimously?
that's what 1,000 Genomes says. The Ancestry DNA, they use the 1,000 Genomes project. They use mixed race people.
Okay,
And
so I'm
actually,
asking you.
and hold on, and for Mexican DNA, they actually use mixed race people from California. They don't even use people from Mexico. They use
Look, I'm
people
asking.
from California. So
Yeah, I'm asking you that the scientists, unanimously agree that DNA tests can't tell you your ancestry, or is this just a personal?
Yeah, there's
I said, extrapolation that you made?
anthropologists in 2025 are coming out against DNA tests. Forensics anthropologists.
It happens all the time.
There's thousands. There's thousands of
scientists.
hold on one second. One done. Thousands of anthropologists, forensic anthropologists, are speaking against DNA tests in
Where'd you get this
2025.
from?
Anthropologists, forensic
What
anthropologists. All right, hold
What
on. Let me
website?
go find it. Let me go find it real quick.
And this happens all the time. Like every single year, there are challenges to existent, accepted scientific theories all the time. It doesn't mean that those
Who's
theories
the
are
oldest
disproved.
person found with a DNA test? Who's the oldest person found with a DNA test?
Are you going to say Lucy?
Who is the first person? Who's the oldest person, first and last name, found with a DNA test?
I don't know. My guess is
You don't
Lucy
know.
or something.
Would somebody
Okay.
match with Lucy with a DNA test? You're telling me that?
Okay, who is it? I don't know. I just told you.
Nobody.
Who is it?
Nobody's finding people. Nobody's finding people first and last name with a DNA test that goes back hundreds or thousands of years.
So what was your question again? You said that who was the oldest person whose DNA was actually tested?
Yeah.
Okay. So you said that the reason why you asked that question, I thought that you were going to
American.
give me
Yeah,
an
we got
answer.
we got the American Journal of Physical Anthropology volumes 170. It's a whole thread of this. Uncloaking the lost cause, decolonizing ancestry estimation in the United States. This is from the American Journal of Physical Anthropology. Yes, these are
Where does it-
anthropology. As for the second point, anthropology to hinder the identification process. We make an urgent call for research into it and how positive identification rates are impacted by the inclusion of an ancestry estimate in the report. Convince us that such estimates, when those are for descendants of African, Asian, Indigenous, or Latin American people, do not lessen the chance of identification. Unless that is possible, we call for the elimination of all ancestry estimates in forensic anthropological reports. Along with the medical legal community, we should therefore commit to achieving identifications based on other parameters we estimate.
Wait, this looks like an opinion.
It's from anthropologists. It's an opinion from anthropologists. Oh my God. Can you be quiet? The American Journal of Physical Anthropology. This is where it's from. The American Journal of Physical Anthropology. How many
Sounds like an opinion.
Yeah, okay, cool. They're anthropologists. Are you an anthropologist?
Then there were thousands.
All physical forensic anthropology, yes or no? Oh, I require that. Ultimately, as an anthropologist and as citizens, we strive for the day. Dude, be quiet. I'm still reading. We strive for the day when forensic anthropology provides more than lip service to debunk the biological race concept by actively ceasing and assisting with activities that's substantiated in the public consciousness. So they're telling people they need to get up off their booties when it comes to these DNA estimates and actually put some anthropological work in.
Like, sounds like a pretendian who wrote that.
Okay. Yeah, the name of pretendian. I'm gonna show you. Yeah. A forensic, show me an Indian with the name Elizabeth D. Ganji and Jonathan Bethard. Show me an Indian with these names.
No, that was just a joke. But you said there were thousands of them. Where are these thousands of anthropologists who said that?
All right, we'll see.
So
We'll see. I'll
anyone
find the number.
can post a random opinion piece on a.
It's coming from the Journal of Anthropologists, dude. Are you an anthropologist? So you know more than an anthropologist? You're telling me?
Well,
you know more
the number
than
of
you know more than the forensic anthropologist is what you're telling me.
No, I didn't claim that.
Okay, cool. They're saying estimates got in technology.
Yeah, they're challenging the system and the
I don't know how to have a discussion when people keep cutting me off while I'm speaking. Of course, I don't. I'm the only one that's showing sources up here. Show me a source, right? Show me a source. Show me how many Africans are tested amongst the Human Genome Project. Do you know? Do you know how many Africans they have tested in the Human Genome Project? I would imagine that
there's a lot of them.
No, less than 2%. Less than 2% of the Human Genome Project is African DNA.
Less than 2% of all Africans in the entire globe?
Yes.
That's still a very large population of Africans.
They're less than 2% make up the Human Genome Project. So
of Africans or of all ethnicities?
Of Africans, less than 2% of them are in the Human Genome Project. Africans aren't taking DNA tests. So who are they matching Americans up against when they're testing DNA? Who are they matching Americans with?
I mean, I understand your
in the Human Genome Project. Do you know what the Human Genome
Yes,
Project
I know what that is.
It's less than 2%. Less than 2% of African DNA is in the Human Genome Project. That means Africans aren't taking the DNA tests.
Wait a second. Let me respond real quick.
Ancestry. No, I want to add on that ancestry. They actually have three different populations for African DNA. African DNA from the USA, African DNA from the Caribbean, and African DNA from Africa. So if they're all African, why are they labeled that way?
And then
I don't understand what you just. Yeah, they're testing all these Africans.
Are you from West African?
Yeah, so they're testing all these Africans. They're testing all these Africans, like she said, from the Caribbean or I guess Haiti and stuff. The reason why they do so is because they want to find out if there is, if their DNAs actually match and stuff. I don't know. When you brought that up, I was
okay. You're such a from West Africa. Y'all don't have what your haplogroups. You know what a haplogroup is, right? Haplogroup
Go back to the point that
Dude,
to
I'm
the
not. I'm
original.
not. Where do you want to talk about DNA? Let's talk about it. Yeah, your haplogroup is the L haplogroup. That originates in South Africa. Then you have y'all have E1B1, the E1B haplogroup. Right? Chromosome originates in the Horn of Africa in the Middle East. So where do West
Let
Africans
me
come
ask you
from?
some.
No. Where do West Africans come from?
I guess they're from Africa.
What part of Africa do they come from? If their maternal
What is this
haplogroup
ultimately to
is in
prove?
South
Like, what do you?
Africa, I literally just made my point. There's no ancient West
But
African
this is going
DNA.
outside of the argument.
No.
But
No,
what is it?
you brought up.
Man, you just keep speaking over me.
You brought up DNA, dude. You're the one that brought up. Now you don't have the conversation about DNA because you know nothing about DNA. You know
No, we're
nothing
not
about
having
DNA.
no.
You brought up a
My God,
DNA
you just keep
test,
speaking
sir.
over me. I can't even get a word in.
Yeah, because you keep talking while I'm talking. Yeah. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Now, DNA. Now you don't want about DNA now. You start talking. No. Where are you from? Your L haplogroup comes from South Africa, and your Y chromosome comes from the Horn of Africa in the Middle East. And if I go through the S and Ps, right, the ancestral haplogroup of the E1B1 haplogroup is in Europe. Yeah, right. All right, who's next? Who's next? Oh, you're somebody interesting. Who's next? Next caller. Like the live, y'all. Like the live. Next caller. There's some people talking mess in the comments. I know. I saw them. Come up here. Get your 1v1. The host, come up here then, Indigenous. I'm an adjective of DNA. Why he run when we start talking about DNA?
Melungeon, you're YT.
I
No,
hate the
hey,
natives though.
all right, goodbye. You coming up here being inflammatory. Goodbye. Trying to get the live taken down. Goodbye. Say a bunch of trigger words. Goodbye. You said after natives, like I was supposed to be moved or something. Moved or something by that. Like what? What's ask me? How about you come up here and talk? It might be it for real. Come out, come find out how serious I am. Come up and find out how serious I am. What's up? They gonna be facetious. You already know they gonna be disingenuous and facetious. They hear what we be talking about. They hear what we be talking about. They just want to be in a they just think they doing something. Come up here then, Artit. You follow me too. You follow me just to troll or something. Get off your knees and wipe your mouth. You following me, but you in here trolling me. You can't get enough of me. Get off your knees and wipe your mouth. And this is this an using YT jokes. Get off your knees and wipe your mouth. Stop drinking all that milk. Oh, this is come to you in the audience. Come talk to me. Let's have a discussion. Let's have a discussion. What's up, KK? You only came here to speak to Venus? Wow. She only came here to speak to Venus. Wow. Wow. One. Like the live, y'all. Hello to you too. Okay. For sure. What's up? Anybody else on? Let me see. Who's all the other people on live? I forgot how weird TikTok can be on Saturdays. So thank you for the follow. One for the
keep slaves, and that's how some people like have it. But it just depends if you keep track of your lineage to know, so you can be also a part of a tribe to get the citizenship to be in one as well.
Oh, all right. So you said a lot. So this is what I gathered. You basically say what I would tell somebody. You have to do your lineage to see where you're from.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, yeah. So that's initially what I'm saying. That's all what I've been saying, right? But you made a definitive statement in the comments saying that we're African American and not natives. You made a definitive, objective statement.
Well,
But
I
then
didn't mean
you
it
came
not
up
like
here and
that way.
contradict. Yeah, you came up here and contradicted yourself.
Well, I mean, I do, because I'm not gonna because the thing is, like, I have like a lot in me, but that's on my mom's side. So it's just like it's like I would think the black will take over more than a native, but like I don't know how that works out.
Oh, yeah. So how many Africans have you found in your personal lineage?
None really. I know
so
that.
How
like,
you how what? So where does the black come from?
My grandpa, my dad's side, he has West African.
Okay, what year did he come from West Africa?
No, he's not from West Africa. I'm saying he has West African in him, like he's
Okay,
black.
so which one of your ancestors came from Africa on your dad's side?
Mostly, I know they came from the South, like I don't know, the Gullah Geechee or something like that.
The Gullah Geechee. Okay, the South ain't Africa though.
No, I'm not Africa. I'm just saying, like, I'm not African. I'm saying I have like.
Okay, I'm asking you which one of your ancestors was African.
One of my dad's side.
Why do you have to?
I don't know specifically. I know that he's black.
You said your dad's Gullah Geechee, right?
Yeah, I know they have some in them because they're the slaves that arrived my family side is from the South Carolinas. That's what I'm saying.
Your family is Gullah Geechee. They can't be African if they're Gullah Geechee.
No, I'm saying like they have some in them.
Gullah Geechee don't have any African ancestry. The Gullah Geechee is an indigenous group. So I don't understand when Africans started invading the Gullah Geechee and claiming their ancestry. But if you're African, you can't. If you have African ancestry, you can't be Gullah Geechee. That's an indigenous group. So
I thought that's a black indigenous group, right?
Do you know where Geechee is literally a name of a tribe? Geechee. I'm part Geechee myself. Right, I'm part Geechee. Right, the Geechee comes from the name Uchee. Geechee and Uchee are interchangeable. Y'all, because you had the Ogeechee River in Georgia near Savannah, right?
Yeah.
The Ogeechee River literally is the river of the Uchees.
Oh. Well, I don't know that side, but I do know. I don't know much about my grandpa's side, but I know much more about, like, I just know that they're over there and they're whatever they come from over there. But I do know they do. My dad's black, but that's all I'm saying. That the natives. I'm speaking for the native side, basically.
Native side, it's
the native side of me. I'm speaking.
You keep saying black. What does black mean? Does that mean African?
Like, no, not all the time.
I'm just asking. What do you mean? What do you mean by?
But we like black, like African American or whatever.
Okay, so African. Well, so what country in Africa do they come from?
Where everybody else's DNA usually comes if you're black. Well, depending on.
So everyone that's black in the world comes from the same place. I'm confused.
No.
Okay, so where in Africa do they come from?
From my DNA test?
DNA tests aren't real. I'm asking you what country do they come from?
I'm not African. I'm African American.
Okay.
So African American, that implies that you're a descendant of Africa, and your people are in America. So what country do they descend from?
like I guess from what I know, West Africa.
West Africa is not a country.
Lyric, how old are you?
What do you mean? What doesn't make sense? If you're
Is West
African
Africa
American,
a
you're
country, y'all?
descendant. Africa is it's a continent,
Yep.
How
right?
old are you?
Yes, it is. We know. Uh-huh.
I'm 18.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying. Basically, what I'm saying is, if you're saying that all they have, what are we explaining this here? Are you saying that all Indians are black, or are you saying that they're like
Well,
just
there's people from Africa, that's a country.
all that?
That's-
'Cause
All right. That's fine.
But now let me turn on my screen.
Hold on. Oh, that was me. That wasn't you.
What in the world?
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying.
Hold on. That's what I was telling Darvin to do it.
Wi-Fi right now.
Okay. There we go. Yeah, so as you can see, these are the people I matched to. I don't even need to click on their profile to tell that they're not from Africa. There's none of these are African names. Not one of these are African names. I don't even need to click on their profile to tell that these are not African names. That these
Now
people
you
are
know
not
you
from
got Fatuma and Udala on your as a match. Stop it.
No, that's you.
Fatuma Udala
You see
and
these names?
Fatima Ulugali.
None of these names sound African. None of these names sound African. I don't need to click. He's asking if you were able to connect to any African cousins. I don't see not one African name.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about like DNA wise, not.
See DNA at the top, it says origins and it says matches. These are my matches. These are people I'm DNA connected to. Not one African name up here.
Well, yeah, because we're of African descent. We're not from
Well,
Africa.
if you're African, if you have African ancestry, you should be able to connect to African people.
Oh, well, I guess I'm black. I guess.
You can be whatever you want to be.
I don't know. Some people say African American. Some people say black, and I don't know.
Purpuric said, yeah, white tea names because y'all. So Lakeisha is not no white tea name. Be for
Yeah,
real.
ain't no
I know you've
Keisha's.
seen that name. Yvette is not a white tea name. Be so for real right now.
Hey, ain't no Lachey's, no Keishas, no Daquans, no Taekwons, no Tyrones.
Demaya Duncan, that sounds like a white tea name to you, sir? Like, what is going on here?
The masters didn't have no last names. Y'all need to get out of that slavery doctrine real bad. It's affecting y'all.
Master last name? What?
Nope. Anyway.
Cousins from Canada in my inbox. Talking about she's French and Cree. Talking about.
Sir Lawson.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Where you from? What's your ethnicity? Yeah. Where you from? What's your ethnicity, Lawson?
What'd you say?
Where you from and what's your ethnicity?
I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and I'm black. Black.
Okay, what you got for the prompt?
Trying to move this shit out the way.
I like read the prompt before requesting up here. Like request up here for no reason.
I was just listening, actually. I didn't see it.
Hey, it's literally the train. I guess. I don't know. Hey, it's LOL.
You have nothing to say?
I don't see the prompt.
What?
It's on the
It's
background.
the
What do you mean you
picture.
don't see it?
It's in the background.
Are you blind?
Golly.
Please, if you're gonna request up here, please be able to speak English and read English.
I think Stevie Wonder can see this background. I'm not gonna lie.
Need somebody to read it to you?
I think they just drop him off the panel because I think
Yeah, he ain't saying nothing. So.
I don't know how you can't see the background. It's right there, but...
I dropped him because he was just sitting there, sitting there, staring at the screen. I don't. Sitting there, sitting there, staring at the screen. I don't.
Like, open your eyes, bro. Put some glasses on. Golly, something.
I can drop if you guys want somebody else up here. I don't mind.
I mean, if you want to. Venus about to put some bush meat on the grill. It's all right. Bush meat barbecue.
Just for you. I got
Bush
you.
meat. Uh-huh. Yeah, she's gonna make some bush meat gumbo because she's West African Creole.
That's what
She's
you.
West Central African Creole. So she gotta make bush meat
Did
gumbo.
they say the Geechee are the most African? That's you.
Oh,
What?
shoot.
Oh, she said, oh, like Creoles ain't. What they say, Creoles are African, Native American, and French.
Geechee are the most African out of everybody.
No.
So how about that?
Nah,
Don't put me on this.
that's y'all Creoles, yo. That's y'all
No,
Creoles, yo.
that's you.
Nah,
That's you.
nah, y'all the first. Y'all the first.
No,
Y'all the
sir.
first. Y'all met Africans before anybody in South Carolina did.
Cap. That's definitely your people. Weren't they saying Virginia and South Carolina were the first? Yeah.
No. But Venus, I was on your side. Don't put Virginia and South Carolina.
Girl said you make a mean bush meat gumbo.
Girlie is from Zimbabwe, so she be eating like mosquito burgers and stuff.
You
I
said.
am not from no
She said she
Zimbabwe.
No, Girlie is Gerbil. You're from Nigeria. You're from Lagos.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
Venus
What
be
is
adding bush
Lagos?
meat to the beignets, put the bush meat on top of the beignets.
Like you come up with these.
The
I
bush
don't
meat. You
eat
see,
bush meat
she
or
be eating
meat at all.
having bush meat beignet sandwiches.
That's definitely what you eat. Bro, I had some beignets. Do not get it glazed, do not get glazed beignets because it tastes just like a donut.
Glazed
You
with
gotta
bush
put that
meat.
on top. Like I don't know why they put it.
She got
No,
a beignet, big glazed in bush meat.
No, that was the only
Glazed something
African
in
I
bush
be
meat.
hanging
That's what
out
you
with.
eat. You eat glazed bush meat.
glazed
He
in
pour
bush
honey
meat.
on his bush meat.
What? You say you got Louisiana hot sauce for your bush meat stew.
Yeah, okay.
She said she can't. Yeah,
Y'all
bush
go
meat.
look up what they eat in Maryland. They eat bush meat over there.
She said Venus sees her bush meat like it's Popeyes, and with the what's that thing? What's that thing called? Not
He's
it's
trying
not
to think of his
fufu.
African food.
What is that thing called? The push. Yeah, she having push whatever it's called.
And you having fufu in the bootsy over there in Maryland.
Nah, push puff version of the yays.
Yeah, you know about in Maryland over there.
Is that bush meat to the seafood bowls?
I don't eat seafood boils. Thank you very much.
Sure, that's what they all say.
You want to eat seafood boils? Bush meat in it. Dip the bush meat in the butter.
Yeah.
Y'all be eating fried roaches and stuff.
Yeah.
That's Venus said she put her crawfish on injera.
Is that? See, this is like you see, this is his culture.
His bread, yo. It's his
Talking
bread.
about stuff I never even heard of. That's his culture for real. I mean, what did I miss? Nobody was talking about nothing, so I wasn't listening to like most of that.
Who did? I don't even know what you missed. Hippo. What? Hippo. I might have to steal that. shit. That it's like a meal like spaghetti. Like you eating that for the whole week, yo.
Why do you foreigners act like? Why do you foreigners act like there's not a difference between Black Americans and Africans? I seen on this video, it was against immigration, Africans immigrating to Japan, and the top comment was, "Oh, they're acting like Black culture doesn't really run the globe." The Europeans run under the comment like, you know, there's a difference between Black culture and African culture, right? They're not even close to the same thing.
Europeans
So
are
yeah,
saying that?
Yeah, the Europeans was in the comments saying that. Because
Hey, yo.
the video was about how Japan was against African immigration, and they were trying to be like a gotcha, like, oh, they love Black culture in Japan. They're not, they don't like no Africans in Japan. That is not what they think Black culture is.
No, they like us in Japan. They don't like
In fact, if you're African and the Japanese, if you're African and the Japanese men hit on you, they're probably gonna play rap music. They're probably gonna compare you to people like Beyonce. As soon as they find out you African, then that stops. So what you talking
Right.
about?
Try to bring like what? Nani? Nani? And they're like,
that we have. What does Black American